So, welcome back to another one. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are listening to me. So, yeah, let's begin. Yesterday I didn't record. You're not gonna notice that because I have the videos planned. So each day is gonna come a new one. From the ones I'm recording every day. Yeah, today I have some notes, some things I want to speak about, and one of them is about speeding up the process of being shit at something. Because, for example, I want to speak about this because the other day video got cut because I don't have storage in the phone, but I managed to fix that. And I talked about that, and I think you didn't get to listen to me talk about that concept because I think I didn't speak about it on the next video I record, like the new one, to replace that video. So yeah, I think it's a very important concept, speeding up the process of being shit at something. Because whether we want to admit it or not, it doesn't matter how talented someone is, how good someone is at something when they begin. Something that is common to all humans is that we are shit at something in our lives. Whether we want to admit it or not, when we start to do something new, we are not good at it. So we need to get practice and get better. And that's the example for myself. With recording on camera and speaking on camera, I'm very shit right now. But the good part about it is, on one hand, you can say, okay, I'm shit. I'm not very good at this. I'm gonna quit. And I'm never gonna do it again. Okay, that's what most people do. Okay. But on the other hand, you could say, fuck this, like, I'm shit at it right now, but in the next 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, 18 months, how good can I get at this? You know? Like, if you practice consistently and on a daily basis and you actually try to get better, you will get better. You will get on the 1% at it, you know? For example, when I started physical training, I had a terrible physique. Like, I did sports for all my life. Back when I was it was 2019, I think. So along 5 years ago, I was like 16. Along those lines, I was like 16. And my physique was shit. Like, I was, like, you could say skinny fat. I wasn't very fat, but I was very skinny. I sucked at it, but I did sports. I played handball, and I was good at handball. I was pretty good, but that doesn't mean like I had a good physique. I didn't have a good diet. I didn't train my muscles in a consistent way. I only did the sport training, which was training with the ball with the team, but I didn't train hard. I didn't even went to the gym once in my life, and that time never did reps of bench press, anything. And I started to get obsessed with training once I also quit playing handball because there wasn't a future for me there. And I started to train a lot and I got very good at it, to the point where it's been just 5 years where, well, you could say, well, 5 years is a lot of time. It actually isn't. Like, I'm 21 right now. I'm 21 and I consider myself to know more about training than probably most people. Maybe not the top 1% and the personal, highly advanced trainers out there, but that is like the 0.01%, you know? So that's what I'm speaking about. Like, you can get very good at something in a short time. And the next concept, well, it's about what I'm gonna do today. Today I'm recording a little bit earlier. I'm happy about that. I had my morning routine a while ago. I'm gonna make a video in a while about the habits that you should adopt, or at least the ones I'm adopting on a daily basis to get to the next level, because I'm not being very consistent at it, but I believe that my routine, the routine in which I start the day, at least some of the habits are the ones that really get you to the next level, like the essential ones, you know, because there are some things that, I don't know, reading, I love reading, but sometimes you can't find the time to read, considering all the things that you do on a daily basis. But the things I'm trying to do right now are the essentials. like the meditation, the grooming up, so you can tackle the day on a good way and looking presentable, those kind of stuff. But I'm gonna do a video on that on the future, because that needs a whole video. But for today, yeah, my plans are those. I did my morning routine. I'm gonna go train right now when I finish recording this video, and I'm gonna do some, maybe I will leave the routine I'm gonna do right now on the description of the video, so you can do it also. It's a very good routine. It's basically very simple, calisthenics and running. I don't know if you're familiar with EMOMs, but basically an EMOM is every minute on a minute you start the round. So let's say, I don't know, you do a 10-minute EMOM. You start the timer. Let's say the 10-minute EMOM is every round you do 5 pull-ups, which is similar to what I'm gonna do today. So you start the counter, do your 5 pull-ups. The counter already started before you did the pull-ups. So you do your 5 pull-ups and you look at the timer, and I don't know, it says like 25 seconds. So the time you have until the timer goes up to 1 minute, that's your rest. So 5 pull-ups, you look at the timer, okay, 25 seconds, you have like 35 seconds until your next round. When the timer says 1 minute, 5 pull-ups again. When the timer says 2 minutes, 5 pull-ups again. And in 10 minutes, you do a lot of reps, a lot of volume of some exercise. In this case, would be pull-ups. So my EMOM today will be 20 minutes, a 20-minute EMOM, which I'm gonna do on the first round, 5 pull-ups, and on the second round, I'm gonna do 10 dips. So when you sum up all the repetitions in the 20-minute EMOM, I'm gonna do 50 pull-ups, because there are gonna be 10 sets of 5 pull-ups, and I'm gonna do 100 dips, which is the other 10 rounds of 10 dips. And then I'm gonna run 4K at a minimal pace, like chill. So that's the routine. It takes no more than 50 minutes, no more than an hour, and it's a very good workout. You do chest, shoulders, tricep because of the dips. You do a lot of back and biceps because of the pull-ups, and you also go for a chill run. And yeah, that's the training session I have planned for today, and then I have to go to work. So I'm gonna train, then I will come back home, have some steak for post-workout meal, and then I'm gonna go to work. Yeah, the time for today is 4 o'clock to 10 p.m. Yeah, and then I come back home, have some dinner. I try to go to bed as early as possible, because I want to start getting up really early, so I can record these videos at the morning time, which is where I have more energy in the day. I can train at the morning, and then like maybe if I want to, I don't know, go to the beach before working, awesome, I can do that. But yeah, the last concept I wanted to talk about is going all in. On YouTube. I wanted to talk about that, like I want to go all in on YouTube on these videos, like have better scripts, better angles, have amazing quality videos, but I also don't want to run before I walk. Like I'm just starting out. I want to increase a lot the quality of the videos, but right now I can't go all in because I'm on this summer job, this day job I always speak about. And yeah, I'm doing it because of the money, to be honest. But after I finish with that job, I'm gonna go all in on YouTube, which is like in 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, I have 3.5 weeks to go, and then I'm done. And yeah, I'm very excited about that. I'm looking forward to it, because for the longest time I wanted to record videos in YouTube and help out people which would be like younger me, as everyone says on this space, like speaking like if you were speaking to your younger self. Well, that's my goal, because even now I have a long way to go, but my younger self I think he would be very proud of where I'm at today. Sometimes you forget and you don't stop and realize where you got to. But on the past, like I always wanted to be exactly how I am now. Of course, I would like to get way far ahead, But on the past, like I always dreamt about like having a better physique, having a good mindset, a growth mindset, dressing well. smelling well, like being more of a gentleman, you know. And maybe I'm not all the way there, but I'm pretty decent. So yeah, always try to remember when did you visualize yourself 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And if 3 years ago you visualized yourself in a similar position to where you are now, don't worry so much about the future. Like focus on now, focus on the present, and work hard for the future. Yeah, sometimes we get caught up in like, oh, I want to achieve this or do this, and like just be patient, bro. Like you will get there eventually, but you need to also appreciate where you are right now. And especially if where you are right now is where you wanted to be like 2 years ago. That's my message for today. I'm very excited and looking forward to the 3 weeks from now. So when I can put my all into this, because when you focus on less things, as I was saying earlier, and put all of your energy into one thing, amazing things happen. Like for example, when I worked very hard on the gym, like on 2022, that was my biggest priority. I prioritized it over everything, and maybe that wasn't the smartest decision because I was and I am very young, and I need to focus more on business and on my financial future, my independence. But I also love training, to be honest. And in 2022, I went all in, like crazy, all in on the gym. It was the first year in which I started consistently going to the gym. Before that, I trained on my house. I did calisthenics. I did a lot of things. But the gym I started on 2022, and I'm grateful I did that like for 4 months, or 6, I think. You may say like that's not even half an year, but I went so all in, as I'm saying you right now. Like if you go all in on something, in just a few weeks and months, you make incredible progress. And I made incredible programs. I got up to 100 kg bench press. I had many metrics that I'm proud of myself. And then I slowed down and started to train. I started to mix up all of these training styles, calisthenics, the weights in the gym, CrossFit, running. And yeah, I'm today like I mix all of these things and try to be as complete as I can, because I don't want to be like the jacked nerd on the gym who only lifts weights, but I also don't want to be the skinny runner, you know. I think the best case scenario is a mix of everything. Like those men that are real G's, like imagine in movies, those men who can fight, can run, can lift weights, they have a very aesthetic physique, like all of the traits combined. That's the goal for me. I think that's the best place where you can be when it comes to fitness. So yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal also with YouTube, as I was saying. So thank you a lot for watching. I really appreciate you if you are there. So yeah, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.